see everyone here today. As the council president said, we are here for a proclamation for the Trans Day of Visibility, and we're glad to see so many people here. I'm Kate Stewart. I'm the District 4 rep, and my pronouns are she, her. And before we get started, we have so many people here. Good to see you. You snuck in. I didn't see you before. We're just going to have people quickly say their names, pronouns, and what organization they're representing today. So,
greetings. I am Wes Woods, pronouns they all, and I am the Director of Programs and Marketing for Living Your Truth and Mocha Pride Center, Inc.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Olu Adebayo. My pronouns are he, him, his. I'm the Executive Director at Rainbow Place Shelter.
Good afternoon. My name is Shane Hennies. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm the Program Director for the Rainbow Youth Alliance.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lee Blinder. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the Executive Director of Trans Maryland. I'm also the Chair of the Maryland Commission on LGBTQI+ affairs.
Hi, I'm Leo Whitkind. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm the Community Engagement Manager at Smile.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Philip Alexander Downey. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm the CEO of the Montgomery County Pride Family, Mocha Pride Center, Inc.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amina Johnson. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the LGBTQ liaison in Montgomery County.
Hi, my name is Lyric Brown. My pronouns are he, him, and I am a Programs and Outreach Coordinator for Montgomery County Pride Family.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Bridgers. I am the Director of the Department of Health and Human Services, and my pronouns are he, him.
Good afternoon. I'm Sean O'Donnell. My pronouns are he, him, and I am the Deputy Chief for Public Health Services in Montgomery County.
Good afternoon. My name is Lori Carabea-Aquino. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the Chief of Children, Youth, and Family Services at DHHS.
Good afternoon. I'm Aiden Jolson. My pronouns are they, them. I'm the MoCo Reconnect and Youth Action Board Coordinator with Collaboration Council.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Laura Rodriguez. I use she, hers. I am the social worker for MoCo Reconnect, working for Pathways.
Good afternoon. My pronouns are she, her, and ella, and I'm Monica Martin. I'm the Chief of Behavioral Health and Crisis Services in the Department of Health and Human Services.
My name is Kieran Schott. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm the high school intern for Trans Maryland.
Hi, good afternoon. Keisha Davis, she, her. I am your Montgomery County Health Officer.
I'm HG, they, them, and I'm a therapist intern at EveryMind.
Great. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us today. You guys can squeeze in, too. I'm just going to kick us off before turning over to Lyric and just really thank everyone who's up here today. Trans Visibility Day is a day of celebration. It is a day of joy. It is a day that we come together to support each other, and it is so important. And I know we say this a lot right now, that celebrating and coming together and resisting is more important than it ever has, but that is really true right now. And joy and coming together is really a terrific form of resistance. And I want to speak now as an ally and a mom. And how important it is to remember to be joyful and thankful for the joy. I talked to my son this morning and asked him if I could repeat this story, and he gave me permission. So when he was transitioning in high school, we talked a lot. We checked in and kept asking him, like, how are you doing? You know, we know this is hard. And finally one day he's like, yeah, some parts of it are hard, but it's great. He got to wear a tuxedo to prom that fit him and his body. He had the best summer he had had in years, the spring after he transitioned. And he reminded me of the joy of being who he really was. And he told me, don't forget that. You can ask me how I'm doing. We know it can be hard. He said, but it's also really joyful. And so he reminded me that again today. And the other thing, one of our favorite poets, my son's a poet, that we share is Andrea Gibson, who unfortunately we lost this year. But one of my favorite quotes from her is, whoever you are and whatever helps, I hope today is a day where you find the softest way through. So today, when we celebrate our community, when we remember to be joyful, let's also give each other grace and hope we find the softest way through. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Lyric, who is amazing in our community and throws an incredible family and friends dinner that I've been able to participate in. So, Lyric.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lyric Brown. I am privileged to serve as a programs and outreach coordinator for the Montgomery County Pride family. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm also honored to be one of the 94,000 transgender people living in the great state of Maryland. Today, as we gather to celebrate Trans Day of Visibility, it's essential we recognize the power of visibility itself. This day is not just about acknowledging the existence of transgender and non-binary individuals. It is about uplifting their voices and celebrating their lives. The Montgomery County Pride family stands as a beacon of hope and support within our community, dedicated to uplifting and supporting transgender people at every stage of their lives. The center embodies the spirit of community, reminding us that we are not alone in our journeys. As we celebrate today, let us not only radiate the spirit of Trans Day of Visibility, but reflect on the ideals that it embodies: love, patience, and joy. It's through acts of kindness and acceptance that we can create a world where every individual is valued and respected. Thank you all for choosing kindness and acceptance over hate and rejection.
Thank you so much, Lyric. And now we'll hear from Olu.
Good afternoon, all. Once again, my name is Olu Adebayo. I'm the executive director at Rainbow Place Shelter. All right, so that should do. It is an honor to stand with you today in recognition of Transgender Day of Visibility, a day that calls us not only to see, but to truly affirm the dignity, humanity, and lived experience of transgender individuals in our community. Visibility matters because too often, those who are most vulnerable remain unseen. Not just in our systems, but in our policies, our conversations, and sometimes even our compassion. And when people are unseen, they are too often underserved. At Rainbow Place, we are reminded every day that many of the individuals we serve exist at the intersection of multiple forms of marginalization, including gender identity, housing instability, and economic hardship. For transgender young adults in particular, the path to stability is often made more difficult by rejection, discrimination, and limited access to safe and affirming spaces. As we work to develop our young adult shelter, we are intentionally building a model rooted in dignity, inclusion, and opportunity. A space where every young person, regardless of identity, is not only welcomed, but respected and supported in their journey forward. Transgender Day of Visibility challenges us to move beyond awareness into action, to ensure that our systems are not just accessible, but affirming, not just available, but equitable. Because at the end of the day, how we treat those on the margin says everything about who we are as a community. Today and every day, may we commit to seeing one another more fully and to building a world where everyone has the opportunity to live safely, authentically, and with dignity. Thank you.
Thank you. And I do want to again thank all our partners here, our nonprofit partners, and I think almost our entire DHHS leadership is here. And that means, I think, so much to us and our community that you all are showing up. So thank you so much for that. All right, I'm going to read the proclamation. Whereas March 31st marks the annual International Transgender Day of Visibility, founded in 2009 by Rachel Crandall Crocker, a licensed master social worker and activist, to raise awareness and celebrate the joy and resilience of transgender and non-binary people. And whereas although members of the transgender community contribute to the growing diversity and prosperity of our county and across the world, they face violence and discrimination every day. And whereas everyone can play a part in reducing the mental health and social disparities for the transgender communities by educating yourself on transgender lives, history, terminology, using correct names and pronouns, respecting privacy and confidentiality. And whereas approximately 2.3 million adults identify as transgender, according to the data collected by the Household Pulse Survey, and whereas it is imperative that we take the necessary steps to create an inclusive, welcoming, and gender-affirming environment, especially when health, rights, education, and social service needs are being threatened on the federal level. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland hereby recognizes International Transgender Day of Visibility, presented on the 24th day of March in the year 2026, signed by myself and Council President Natalie Fanning Gonzalez. Thank you all. And